Hello, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. You are coming live from LAN-slide V10 Counter-Strike Global Offensive Competition. My name is Rankonius, and I'm going to be your lovely, wonderful caster and host for this evening. Afternoone, wherever you're viewing this one. This one's actually live in the afternoon. It's about 2:30 local time here in Melbourne. Lovely rainy conditions outside, but none of that, less of that. More of Mav, as we are actually going to get into our first game. Just bear with us 1 second. We're going to go through, I believe, the knife round first. Yeah,
Straight into it.
Straight into it? Okay, anyway. Time for me to introduce my lovely co-host. He is the one, the only, the noob, the scrub, the plentiful, bad missing headshot guy, Maverick. How you doing, Mav?
Not too bad, mate. Let's get into this. I think I might get you a knife. Just short. Also,
absolutely. Multiple short, multiple short. Here they come. They're going to be entering the wrong side. Raspberry's going to get two. He's going to get the CT side. And then that's going to be one back. And the InVidious Hellboys have managed to pick that one up. Now it's going to be a 4-on-2. 17 health there for Lamb. Oh, it's going to be two picked up right now. One for Hell, one for Satalicious. And the CTs are looking rusty on this opening round.
that's right. It looks like they locked back. Twice being taken out there by Satalicious. And gets taken out as well by Satalicious. Satalicious picking up 3 kills for that round, and getting the other 2. Very in.
Yeah, an important part there is they got the plant and they got the wipe at the same time. So a bunch of cash, bunch of economy coming in for these guys on the T side. Now, CT side, they're going to have to eco for a couple rounds, so we're going to see them do that. Let's see how they split up. They're going to send one to the mid, and they're going to send 2 to the B-bomb side. 1 long pushing and 1 on the short watching. And it's going to be a hard B rush. Mav, take us through it.
That's right. Well, it looks like, yes, they are rushing through tunnels here. Easily getting in, taking out. There is one guy left at the window, but as he drops, he gets taken out by Stoff. Now, InVidious already controlling this B-bomb site really well, but always rushing up mid here to counter them. He actually figured out which.
Well, anyway, they're going to smoke off the mid, and we'll see how that works for them. CT is trying to get M3 back into this bomb site. You know, got to remember that they are on an eco, and their opponents have managed to buy up a couple of SMGs.
Yeah,
Mac 10, a couple of UMPs in there.
The Pennant here with picking up one of the Terror AKs after he killed him, but the Pennant looks like he's safe here. Yeah. He's going to try and pick off some Ts as they rush out through tunnels. And but I don't think there's one rushing out. News coming out through tunnels. Not sure whether he's going to be picked off or not.
You got to think here that the one kill that the CTs did get, even though they are behind 2 rounds right now, they picked up Clutchy. Clutchy bought AK.
Yeah.
It's the most expensive gun on the T side, so he bought the heavy and he lost that one. And picked up over onto the CT side. So CTs now have the strongest, what we generally consider your strongest base gun in the game with that AK. We'll have to see how this one plays out. It's going to be 3 onto the A-bomb side, 2 directly into the B side, and it's going to be a long run this side. Lamb is just going to get flashed out, but knows that they're right there. Vector's going to try and see if they're going to be able to pick it up. 1 kill down. That's the pit clear down. Now Vector's going to be looking to back up as the T's are going to look to try and push. And that's the 2nd kill there. And Mav, it's not looking good for our lovely little CT side.
Looks like InVidious definitely up their stuff together right now. As they push up, they pretty much smoked across the beautiful mid there at the cross on the A-bomb side. Raspberry trying to defend it, does pick off 1, but Clutchy taking out Tice. Raspberry getting the 2nd kill there, 2nd headshot in a row, taking out Sotapop.
Ooh, down to 1 left on this one though. It's Soft and Clutchy. Can they manage to make the and pull this one out? Panda just back down. HE will get the 1 kill on a Clutchy, but Soft is going to survive, pick him off. Didn't get the bomb plant, so no bonus cash on that round, but at least a wipe. 1 man left in that game. That's pretty good. That's not a too bad first buy round, or so a semi-buy round for the CT sides.
That's right, but money-wise, InVidious are absolutely destroying them already, making full buys and still having 8 grand left over for Soft.
Yeah, I mean, he can buy for somebody else right now.
2 MVPs as well.
Yeah, absolutely. He's playing so well. So he's got 2 out of the 3 rounds MVPs. All MVPs going over the T side right now. And there's going to be an AWP resting on Lamb, and 1 on Sotapop as well. Sotapop, I believe, just made a pick with that one. There's a lot of AWPing going down through the mid. See whether they can pick anything off the short. Looks to be the option coming through right now for InVidious Hell. Now they got smoked off there a little bit. Raspberry's trying to spot it out. We'll see if he can pick up any kills. He's slowly getting... Oh, there's one! No, he's going to get picked off by Clutchy. And now it's going to be pushing. Calls on towards short. We'll see if they can roster around and pick that one up. Vector's going to be coming up from the long side. We'll see how he goes on this one. And now Lamb is the forward. He's got the AWP, he's going to get picked off, and that's not what the CT wanted this time around. Nade being tossed in there, long T, making sure they get that protect. It's 3 versus 2, but New's only got 22 points of health.
That's right, and 3v2 here. Soth always being up for the InVidious guys. He's definitely their strong guy here, just watching short. And looks like both,
couple shots on.
Both of the boys here. Ooh,
This is ran out of bullets.
Soth taking Tice out there. Soderbob taking out Pendant. Yeah, with the AWP, but it looks like...
CT bought an AWP that round. They lost that AWP. Lamb tried to go in on the long route, and he was up like in very, very short range with the pistol. He was doing some nice damage with that silenced USP, but he had an AWP, and he was in really, really short close range.
And it looks like that Soderpop did pick up the AWP for them that round, and Soderpop has been known to be very good with the AWP. It looks like they're doing a bit of a split here. Two going into tunnels, creating a diversion. But the bomb carrier with Clutchy coming into bedroom. Oh, Lamb taking out him with the P90. New taking out the Pendant. So it looks like they've got the opposition quite scattered here, and actually look like quite scattered themselves, actually.
I think they may have got the spot on the bomb down long as well, so they're pretty sure that's going to be coming. Two, remember, in that mid position. And Vector, he's trying to spot it out. There's a Deagle picked up. Oh, Tess is going to find one with the M4 Silence. Great pick off for him. He's going to pick up an AK as well. The AWP is now in long with Soderpop. We'll see if he can make a pick. He's going to be trying to look. There is 2 versus 3 now. CTs are in a little bit of a pickle. They're going to clear out from the terrace side. Now the push on towards the bomb site. Raspberry's going to come around long. Not sure. Tess is trying to watch. He's going to do what he can. Has got the spot over towards the back of that bomb site. It is the plan. And now, though, going down on the side. I'm not sure we saw who that one was, but at least the plan's there. Oh, picked off straight away. We'll at least get one. So it's now a 2-on-1. We'll see if Raspberry can come out with the clutch. He's trying to spray in. We'll get a little bit of flashed out, but he's still going to maintain a lot of vision. He's going to try and press the site right now. The important part, he's trying to pre-fire, trying to pick something up. He's got to push right now, or else he's going to lead that. It's now 1-on-1. Great pick off by Raspberry. Gets shot out. Oh my god. Soft with the pick. Blindsided him totally. Great pick from Soft.
Soft getting off 3 picks that round, and now he's already on 4 MVPs.
Wow. look at his economy.
Taking out the definitely MVP already, I reckon, for the end of this game. But hopefully we can see at least the other team here getting a round. I would be happy with a round right now. But
this is an eco round from CT. They're down 0-5, and they're on an eco with CT slightly CT, but not very much CT sided.
See, they could have sort of bought M4s as well that round, but they decided not to. But Stabalish is taking out Tice there. Lamb's just having a look around at long, but let alone they don't know that there's actually 3 already pushing in. Seeing one through, spamming, no hits whatsoever. And Pendant managed to take out Clutchy as well. But it looks like they're slowly getting picked off in B. Ooh, there we go. Got New taking out Vector.
Raspberry left.
Not taking out Pendant.
You got to go for it, Raspberry. You've got all full armor. If you can take out anything, you've got to remember that an eco round for these guys is just trying to restrict some of your opposition's economy. That's what it's really about. He has managed to pick up an AK. He might save that. I wouldn't blame him for saving that, because that is more gun than they had at the start of the round.
That's it, but I don't think he's going to save. Looks like he's going to go and try and get the 2v1 clutch here. 3v1, sorry. No, dude.
That's Soft. Both going to get the pick off. That was going to be Soft and Soderpop. Great pick from them. Great positioning. They knew exactly where he was, and they provided the right angle so that they could both get him. I would have liked to have seen them made a cross angle, so that they, at no point could Raspberry have made sure that he fired and got both of them with the spray. Righto, so sorry, we're just figuring out a little bit of spec controls so we can better bring to you the action. So Mav, this is going to be a initial B push up through the mid. So we'll see what they can do. They're walking in here from InVidious Hell, and they are getting the pick on mid. It's going to be Raspberry with the AWP kill on towards Neo. Take us through this one from here, Mav. What do they do?
Looks like Soft's just trying to spam through the wall as usual. They know exactly where he is. A little bit flash there, but still managing to pick that up. Let's head across to CT team. The Pendant holding down B very well. They've got 2 at B, 2 at A, 1 in mid, so still holding it quite well there. New's actually been taken out, so the CT side have a 5v4 advantage. You know, you can't call anything on that just yet, but I mean, like they've got themselves together at least.
Let's talk about where this bomb's located, because it's currently in the tunnels down underneath, in sort of around the mid area. This is an interesting spot. They're just trying to hold on to it, get some vision. If they lose the bomb there, look down, but they're going to get a couple of picks right now for InVidious Hell, and they're going to look to push through the mid. They've opted to go for B. They know that the last
That's B completely clear as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Very very good push. Like, they had one member come in through the tunnels on towards B, swept that out, and they knew that they had control then over mid. But they pushed through 3, and they were all looking at B. Not a single one of them was looking back at the cross. That could have been risky, because Lamb does have an AWP.
That's right, and if we just have a look, right now it's a 2v mission here, so they did manage to get the pick, but then 3 of them get picked out straight away. Now both the CT guys just waiting. It looks like they're going to need to save that AWP. They're going to just need to rest, or they're going to have to eco again, because they've spent all their money. Pendant's the only one that can really buy next round if they lose this round. So they're going to have to just wait for the picks, I guess. And I think that's the T's know that they're there, so they're going to try and... One does try and get out through window, but it's not going to be enough. Oh, Soft taking out Vector. Lamb getting the easy... or Soft taking out double kill. There goes that AWP.
Wow.
And back to eco.
That is not what they needed, man. They like we said, but they really needed to hang on to that AWP right now. Look at the buys coming out. It's full AKs from InVidious hell. I mean, if you're the guys on the CT, we still haven't worked out their name, by the way, but we'll get there. I mean, CTs, they really need that AWP. Their only way back into this map was with that AWP.
That's it. If we have a look at what they did last round, they sat around here, this section here, until we got 2 picks here and here, and then we got the 1 pick here, and all then B was already clear. So then they instantly, 1 guy pushing through here, and all 3 pushing into there, leaving the last 3 guys sitting around here.
Oh, they might get around here, the CT side. They know that they got 4. They got 4 on towards the long. They spotted the bomb. They got a bunch of picks. I believe Niu was trying to roam and sort of create some sort of opportunity towards that tunnels as you were picking it off. And... well, they've got at least 4 down there. Did he get the spot? But Soda Pop, look at that spray from the AK. He knows that gun. He's got a lot of picks right there. They had the bomb locked down from the CT. That's their saving grace right now. They're not actually... look at this. Pendant's not looking at the bomb. He could be going to get the bomb. He could be. They don't know. Soda Pop's actually going to be pushing. The AWP is out. They won't be able to find any picks. Vector's looking for the spray. Not going to find it. We'll get the flash down. But now Soda Pop, he's going to go down through CT spawn. Oh, what are they going to do? Oh, they're going to go. Pendant will jump down and we'll get the spot at least. But they know that Soda Pop is in that CT spawn. He can move backwards, but he needs to get towards that bomb. He needs to get towards that bomb.
Right, and he's just... right now, I think he's just mainly for the pick. So I don't think within him he thought he could get a 1v5 clutch, but it could be that we're about to see here the first.
Man, he tried.
It could be the first team down and 1v5 clutch that we have. That's 4 down.
10 seconds left.
Now,
10 seconds left. He can't get that plant now, but he has to go for the kills. He's trying. Pendant is just looking to hide.
He's not going to get there in time.
Pendant. Oh, is he going to find him off? 2-1. No. Timeout. And Pendant is going to look for the runaway. He's going to save. He got himself an AK. First round win. Counter-terrorist, they managed to get 1.
That's what, 4 down for Soft, was it that round?
Yeah, I mean, he won 1v5.
Yeah.
And he pulled 4. Wow.
Crazy, and he couldn't get the bomb down, but, you know, it's still a great show. But at least the CT's gotten around on the board, so that's got to kind of boost their morale there. At least they managed to defend the bomb sites and hold them from planting, which is what this is really about, more than kills.
They've got a FAMAS, they've got 2 FAMASes, an AUG, an AK, and an M4. So they're a little bit spread on the guns. They're going to get that first pick with that FAMAS. Going to try and go on back for InVidious hell in the mid, but they're not going to find it, unfortunately. Bomb is at least pushing down. They're going to get a couple of Molotovs down there to block them off. Bomb is delayed. It's now 5v4, and now they have to play a lot slower on this pushing game for the InVidious guys.
Right, and we've got people already watching. Vector's got to watch more short more often from the looks of it there. He is trying to help his teammate, but Pendant's already got that midsection covered, so we just need to have more of a variety of where they're watching. Clear that out. It looks like Soft's going to rotate to B. Looks like they might have a B clearance. Already got the picks.
On mid. Only 2 left now. Raspberry, and it's going to be Vector as well. They're both over on the A side. As soon as they hear this bomb go down, they're going to have to rush over to the B. But how do they enter into this site against 3? You just can't, especially when it's 3 AKs.
I wouldn't speak too soon there, Rank. We do have Soth up on the InVidious team, but we do have Raspberry, which is shown to also be the strongest player of the counter-terrorist team, rather. I'm trying to say Counter-Strike.
Counter-Strike team. We're all playing Counter-Strike.
So
he would be the... theoretically, you're correct.
We have seen the Counter-Strikes... losing that now. We have seen the Counter-Terrorists being able to actually pull off some picks.
Well, unfortunately, Raspberry's not going to get anything. He's going to pay with his life. You have to enter. Vector knows it. He needs to do something. The bomb's so close to his head. He's got to clear.
And Sablish has taken him down. It was an AK kill there. So that's
I heard the knife.
8 rounds to 1. 8 rounds to 1.
They're in trouble. 8 rounds remaining for a win. So they do still have time. And I do like the AK. I'm a big fan of the AK. I'm so much stronger with the AK than any other gun, personally. But what are your thoughts so far?
Well, I prefer the M4, really. I've never been a fan of the AK because spraying is not my strongest form. But with the M4, you know, bit of spray, it's a little bit easier to maintain and control with the recoil. It's yeah, I don't know, I'm more of an M4 type
Check
person.
out the split. Check out the split right now. We're going to get multiple picks in, and it's going to be the InVidious Hell, guys. And now it's a big round back to Team Wipe. That is 5-4.
23 seconds.
No,
23 second
23
round.
seconds, and not even a single death. So they don't waste any of your opposition's economy. Nothing at all. They've got nothing going around. 20-2 for Soft. 20-2. That is the story of the map right there.
That's only 10 rounds in as well. That's crazy. But what I do want to see is a team down by Soft. That's what I really want to see from him.
Want to see an ace?
I do want to see an ace.
Alright, pressure's on Soft. We've recommended him for the ace.
We have seen a 4 down, but that wasn't good enough, I don't think.
It's going to be a push up long, 3 down long for Terrorists. They're going to make one pick, so they do get Vector, and now Lamb is looking.
Just a single.
Is he going to find a second? The Raspberry will find a second, so it is going to be 2 for 2 at this stage. We're down to 3 for 3, but there is an AWP advantage, and there's no guns on the remaining CT. They're a
Do have the AK at Raspberry, but
oh, you got that one. At least he found that.
Fabulous just getting the bomb down at A, and we got 2 in mid. 2 of the CTs at mid managed to pick off Soda Pop, so it is down to a 3v2.
Sauced up.
Sauced up. So a 3v10, yeah.
Yeah, this is, well, it's, what is it, 20 for 2, so it is a 3v10, so... Yeah, he's still 20 for 2, it's 3v10. Or it's actually 3v11, because Soft... Wow!
Sab going down, now it's a... Takes out Soft as well! Wow. That's going to be another round of the counter-terrorist team!
Can they get the defuse? Can they get the defuse? He has a kit!
No kit, no clue! No kit, no clue!
They're sprinting away
2 seconds, 1 second!
Oh my god!
He got the defuse! Oh, 0.1 second remaining on that defuse. Well done to the Pendant that round. Grabs himself a beautiful MVP, putting his life on the line for that.
His teammates were sprinting in the other direction. Did you see Raspberry sprinting away with that AWP?
But no, you're on your own, mate. That's it.
I want to see a double AWP. I want to see Soft with an AWP in his hands.
Soft with an AWP in his hands? I don't know if that's going to happen. We can definitely ask.
Well, we're asking for it.
We're asking for Soft with an
AWP. We're going to try for it. It's AWPs on both sides. Raspberry is going to be the one...
Soft goes down early this round, but does manage to take out one. He's always managed to take out one, every time. And
just one.
Oh, that's the first. Yeah, that's first. Yeah. What's going on, Soft? And we got CTs heavily entering. Lamb gets a double kill. Tice picking up a third. And that's Soda Pop taking out Lamb, but it is a 1v3 situation.
Soda Pop has that AWP.
Soda Pop has the AWP. Let's have a look. Oh, he's trying to get some picks. I don't think he's going to. Counter-terrorists are picking up 2 rounds in a row now. With Lamb getting MVP, that's Lamb with the 3 down that round.
Yeah, he got, oh baby, a triple. He got a triple that round. But the economy is starting to swing back in favor of the counter-terrorists. But it's such a disadvantage for the terrorists. They can buy for friends at this point. Like, look at that. They've gone for a Pro 90 and 4 AKs up against an AWP, an AK, an M4, an AUG, and an M4 silence.
It's a big variety of different guns, isn't it?
Not a single one of them is sharing a gun. The closest is the M4 to the M4 silenced.
Yeah.
So...
I'm pretty sure maybe he's not even using it silenced.
No,
he is using it silenced. Yeah, he does like it silenced. I've never really used it silenced. I don't know. I just because of the 20 bullets in the caliber rather than the 30 in the magazine.
The damage
rather.
difference, yeah, from taking the silencer off. I don't know. I like the silencer. It's like a surprise.
Also, there's 10 less bullets in this magazine rather than an unsilenced. But the CT's picking up 2 kills, 3 kills now. Raspberry. Oh, Tice goes down from Soth. Pendant taking out Clutchy, so Soft is a 1.
He got gamed.
3 rounds in a row. Pendant picking up a second MVP in a row as well for CTs.
Did he get a 3 for that time? I don't think, oh baby, he got a triple. I don't think he did that time, but he did pull a nice round, and we mentioned it. If they're going to pull it back into this game, look at this, we're forcing an eco. They just forced an eco.
Eco, well, I don't know, Terrorists did smash the first round with pistols 5 down, so...
But yeah, that's true. We'll have to see if they can pull it off. They rinsed them off and 2 and 4 silence.
Pendant taking out Sabalicious rather straight away. They instantly bolted out of that tunnels going, no, we're not going there, it's not safe. Let's try a mid to B. So
and I like this. On an eco round, this is what you should be. You should either be in mid or short. Because the pistols are better up in that close quarters sort of combat. And if you can't get an advantage or a smoke or a grenade set off so that you're in that sort of matchup, then the eco round is never going to go your favor.
Right, and they look scattered now, so the CTs have put in mid, and they've managed to, Tice double kill straight away, headshot after taking out Soft, taking out Clutchy as well, Lamb with another one. The Pendant's just defending B, he's gone, no, I'm just going to relax for this one, I think. Lamb getting a double kill as well, so that's Tice and Lamb with 2 double kills right there, and 4 rounds straight to counter terrorists.
Absolutely. We were looking at a 9-1 ball game, and now it's back to a 9-5. This is a lot more even. This is the last round of this half as well, so forced to buy. We'll have to see. Weapons are pretty even. Armor's standard.
Need to actually have a 6 grand gold lead for this round as well.
Wondering, they've got kits. They're largely kits.
Yeah, at least they've bought kits this round. That's definitely gonna...
Absolutely, that'll help them. Still looking at an even ball game at the moment. It's a long push, but they do have an AWP over there for the counter-terrorists. They've spotted out the push, and Sodapop's going to look for the rotate to mid. We'll see if he can get this off. I'm not liking this one. Oh, Lamb's actually going to get the pick on the Sodapop. So many smokes down through the long right now. They can look to push. A couple of flashes going towards the side. We'll see if they can get in there. A couple of shots actually getting on. See if they can do it. Tiss is going to get picked off there by Sebalicious. We'll see if they can do this. Raspberry's very, very low, ticking on 9 health. It's now a 3v4. We'll see if they can do it. One pushing up too short. That's going to be Raspberry picked off there by Clutchy. And we'll see if they can do anything else. This is the last round of the half, so you're going to want to push this either side. CT, we'll have to see if they can get back in here. Another pick. They're looking for it. We'll find Lamb. And now it's picked off one more shot. Terrorists win. It's a 10-5 half, and still in Hell's favor.
Half over, but counter-terrorists did show a huge at the end of that half, especially coming in the last 5 rounds. They managed to be on 4 of the last 5 rounds of that half. But we haven't seen how they're going to act on the T side yet. So.
Absolutely. I mean, if they get AKs in their hand, maybe an AWP, and they make a really nice pick on the long, they can rush up so quickly, throw down a couple of smokes.
That's it, but we have to think about here. What's Soft going to be now with an M4? We saw what he was like with an AK, but look at 22-6 with 5 MVPs.
Absolutely. And it is going to be a Tunnels rush. They come out and get triple picked off. Soft not among the kills just yet. Tiss will find one on towards New. He was the one making all the racket. And there's only Tiss left now. He's in a little bit of trouble. He's blocked up around the car. Forget that one.
Sebalicious getting 2, New getting 3. The rest of the other 3 players on their team, they were just hanging back. They said, no, we got this. And they managed to take out the whole team just with the 2 defenders at CT then.
And we're going to look at the buy. It's going to be a FAMAS coming out for New. He got a lot of kills that last round. And other than that, it's just all pistols or SMGs. I love the UMP. And the Pro 90. Pro 90. So pro. Have to be pro to use it, clearly.
Have a look at this Pro 90 and see if
talk us through Clutchy's vision, man.
Clutchy, well, he's right now looking into a shipping container there, Rank. So he could be running out, and if he does get a flank on this from the bedroom side, he's going to get 2 kills, including the bomb carrier down in mid. Because it looks like they are scattering in a mid push, and he instantly sees one short. Wow, okay, 2 bullets takes him out, no worries. Sees another one out short, gets another pick, and doesn't have a look at the Tech 9, I believe, that Lamb used just to take him out with a headshot.
Lamb's got the Pro 90. This could turn around just off that one pickup.
Lamb pick up the Pro 90. Alright, let's just follow the same gun this round. Let's see what the... Oh, we've got one dropping up at the short cross. I don't even know what that spot's. Ramps? Boost. We'll call it boost, because that's what it's here.
Yeah, that's the boost spot right there. Sodapop's actually going to look down underneath. They're not really sure. They know that he's up there too short. Lamb's going to get one with the Pro 90 before he gets picked up by the UMP.
Look like now Soft could be... Is Soft going to go and collect that Pro 90? Is that going to stay in the team, in the hands?
No, I don't think... I think he's going to hang on the MP5. UMP. We'll have to see how he goes. He does have the spot over on towards Raspberry. We'll see if he can make the pick. Soth is looking for whatever he can get. He's trying to hide behind those boxes. He knows that Raspberry has to get the plan in the next 10 seconds. He does clear the side. Doesn't know where the other is. Raspberry gets a pick with the UMP. Great round. Could this be the turning back of the clocks? We saw them this time on the CT side. They got a run last time. They kept it going. Can they keep this run going this time?
Let's hope so. I mean, the only one that's not buying on the team right now is Pendant, who's just happy to say, alright, I'll just give it another round with the pistol. The other 4 do have average to good weapons, Raspberry with the AK, of course.
Well, Pendant's still got a Deagle, so...
Yeah, the Deagle. I don't know, I've never been really good with the Deagle, but we'll see what he can do with it. Oh, Lamb is getting an early pick on the Clutchy. Lamb double kill on Soth as well, taking out their MVP. Sodapop taking out Tice, but not before he could be taken out straight away by Vector with the Krieg, I believe. Was it Krieg? What I call in Counter-Strike 1.6, the Krieg.
Well, they're both trying to cross now. It's going to be you and Sabalicious, we will see if they can get that one off. I don't think they're going to do it so far, but now, no, they won't. Sabalicious is going to go down, and it is going to be new. Following MVP that round going to Raspberry. Great picks. They made a lot of picks, and crucial to that round was Lamb's 2 kills coming from the short.
Right away, and then Raspberry getting another 2. So that's 2 MVPs in a row for Raspberry, and they also got the bomb down in the last probably 1 second.
Look at this. Remember this, right? They got them onto an eco. Look at how many rounds they've now run. 2 in a row. This is almost certainly a round victory for them. Not 100%. This is about a 90% round victory for our CT side. We'll get a nade on towards Raspberry, so he's a little bit pinged. That's not good. But there's a Galil and an Org there as well, so they do have a little bit more firepower. We'll have to see how this plays out.
Right, and yeah, so CT is having to eco 3 rounds now in a row. At least next round, you know, they're going to all have enough gold to possibly buy up quite a bit. So we could see a turning point again next round. Let's take a 1 damage really with that grenade, nothing really, but they're pushing up short with CT scattering actually. Sabalicious getting a headshot there on Lamb. Raspberry picking up Clutchy now with the AK, and it looks like they could be going back to a B push. Yeah, but
they've lost the bomb. That's the most important thing. They needed to hang on the bomb. Now they're forced to come out into the pistols and try and pick it back up, and that's what's lost them the round. They pushed with the bomb too early.
Oh no, we got soft with an AK now. Now we're in trouble. Pendant taking out New, so it's a 1v2 situation here.
He's got no armor. He's got no armor. That's the important part for Soft. He's got nothing. Pendant knows he has to push for the bomb. He knows exactly where the bomb is. They knew exactly where they dropped it. But he also knows there's 2 people left on the opposition team, and they've both got guns now.
That's right, and Pendant's up to 30 seconds left on the LAN-slide scoreboard here. And Terrorists actually catching up 7-11 with the InVidious trigger. Pendant gets a headshot on Soft. Pendant! Double kill! Taking out Soda Pop. And definitely deserving that MVP right there.
Soft did not clean that one up. Soft has gone soft.
He needed the armor. I reckon if he had the armor, he would have turned it.
Absolutely, because they traded bullets quite evenly. I really enjoyed. Was it Pendant on that one? Pendant. He hasn't been having a great round or map at all, but on that one he really picked up his shot play. There's a lot more headshots.
He's now back in the positive, so he's 14 for 12 now. So looks like we're coming back, but Soth, let's see how Soth handles that M4. I know we're fanboying Soth hard, but I think that may soon change to Raspberry. I'm feeling a slight change.
This is a short rush. You're going to get one picked off. It's the 1-for-1 trade. It's going to be Soth.
Soth goes down.
Pendant was the big boy last time around, but Soth is the one that gets it this time.
And we've got Tice saying, no, I prefer that M4. I prefer the counter-terrorist M4, so I'll pick that one up. It looks like we're pushing a short, seeing they've got 3 people on the bomb side at A, and one just hanging down from lowers by looks of trying to get a headshot pick.
From that CT spawn point, but also Lamb is looking through the double doors. He's really trying to watch out for anything. They've called Sabalicious biceps back, trying to make sure that he doesn't lose control of that B side, because it'll be so hard to reclaim, but push comes through. Oh, Soda Pop's going to pick off one. He knows exactly where the other is. Forced to go to the pistol because he was running out of ammo. Only 2 bullets on him, but that's great awareness to be able to pick that one off. There's a couple of kills going off, but Soda Pop gets flashed out. Lamb and Vex are going to pick up a couple more kills, but now it's going to be biceps. Can he clean it up? Vector's got 5 health. Lamb on 4 health. We'll have to see what he can do. Lamb is going to go down. Oh, he gets the double! No way! Biceps to clean up. Can he get the defuse? Sure, he's got a defuse kit there somewhere.
Regardless, he'll have it either way.
Just enough time. Wow, that was some really good play. I did not expect him to pull that one.
Oh, but I think that's something that they needed now. They need to get back in the game. So they need that round. They need these rounds now, because it looks like they are slowly losing motivation. And the Pendant and Raspberry, what is it? Raspberry, yes. Raspberry and Pendant are both, and Lamb even now being a huge player for the terrorist side. They're bringing the team back and they're saying, come on, we still got this, don't give up. And that's what they're proving here. A lot of teams, they get 10 rounds down and they go, you know what, we've lost this. But not this team. They're proving that they want to come back and they want to try time and time again with different strats to see where they can go. Right now it looks like they're just sitting in mid, trying to get an early pick, and then they're going to decide which bomb site they want to go to. So they've got each end covered, but the counter-terrorists, you know, they're not pushing it all InVidious.
And this is smart. This is really smart from the terrorist side over InVidious, is because every time they try to 1v1 them up in a regular gunfight, InVidious have won. Every single time. There's a little bit of shots being traded right now. Coming up through short. We'll see if Raspberry can get in there. It's going to toss the nade over. No real tags. There's a little bit of damage. Oh, Raspberry! Get out of there, son. You're going to get taken out. And Soft, he picks himself up a kill. He's back on the killing ways. Another flash comes through, not really doing anything. Clutchy's in a little bit of trouble health-wise, though. They do have a clear entry on towards the B side, but not if they go through mid, because that's where New's waiting with that FAMAS. Lots of damage, lots of kills, and now total control of that bomb over towards InVidious. Mavs, of course, just doing random stuff, laughing away with his compatriots. But they gave up bomb control. What do they always do? As soon as they get entry to a bomb site, they push through another. That's the wrong thing to do. All right.
Especially in mid, when you're losing the bomb right there in public view. So pretty much, you're going to have to run into someone's site to pick up that bomb. And especially with all these counter-terrorists around, and just having a Lamb with the AK, I'm pretty sure he is going to save for the last 10 seconds of this round. So it is going to be InVidious 13-8. And that means 3 rounds remain for them to pull off a victory. And Lamb to join in with the team. At least he's going to keep the AK here. The rest of the team, apart from Pennant, will have to eco.
Yeah, we'll just see how this has to play out, because this is the hard times. I mean, this is basically forced by zone. And that's the real trouble. You get really, really bad weapons. Again, they're just rushing through unchecked doors without being grenaded on the other side. No, they're just rushing through doors without flashes, and that's been the crucial mistake coming out of the terrorists. They need to make sure that they get control of those doors, those entranceways, before they push through them. Clutchy's playing well. Look at that. Look at that. AFK in base. Trusts his team.
I think he may have, yeah, he's offline, so I think he may have timed out, or it might be a connection issue there. We might see a force rock up shortly. And Pendant taking out his teammate with a headshot, taking out Raspberry.
Absolutely. Well done.
Soft getting a double kill there, taking out Lamb and Pendant. And, well, even with Clutchy being AFK, you know, his team's still got something, so...
Yeah, Tiss and Vector are the only 2 left, pushing up short. Tiss is trying to do what he can. New and Soth are going to be the 2 looking over. And Clutchy, of course, underneath. Tiss will get the kill off on towards New, but he's only got a pistol. Same with Tiss. Again, they're into that force buy zone. Oh, get grenaded out of there. Soft gonna pick up a nade kill onto Vector. What can Tiss do? Firing over on towards those lower tunnels. Not quite able to pick up. He's between a rock and a hard place. There it is. He had to go one way. The other way was covered. Soft's gonna be the one that picks up the kill. And it's 14. One more round victory for InVidious, and they, at worst, get a tie.
And it looks like our clutch bot for the InVidious team has fried his power supply, meaning that the rest of this game is going to be a 4v5. But good thing they have Soth 30 bombing on this round with 6 MVPs. And our clutch bot from the InVidious team is waiting for our PBE, our sponsors, our PBE computers. This is a PBE, and he's going to have to buy a power supply from them so that
I believe it's PLE.
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 I did, yeah, alright, close enough.
Let's go with PLA.
Our Pluck computers, and he is looking for their workers so he can buy a power supply. They have called out a pause.
He's going to go talk to some admins. There's some screaming coming down from downstairs. Must have been a good round in another game. So the pause is on right now. Can Clutchy clutch a power supply?
That is
I don't think he's going to get it back in and get back into this game, but his team are 14 rounds to 8. They can still do it 4v5. Look at that last round. They played that entire last round without him. Entire last round without him.
Without even... They lost 1 player, I think. They got 1 kill, the other team, in that last round.
Yeah. No, they didn't even get a kill.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah,
they didn't even need him then. What are we talking about? Just start again.
Forget it. Just keep playing. I mean, why do you need a clutch player? You don't need a clutch player. All the clutch is there is to change gears, right?
At least he's got the money. He's got the money to buy a power supply straight away.
Fantastic. Don't forget, everyone, over on towards our sponsors. Big thank you. Who are our main sponsors for this weekend? We've got Steel Series.
Got PLA.
We got PLE Computers.
PLE Computers.
They're fantastic.
That's right.
I was chatting to the marketing manager earlier today. She's got her kids down here. They were playing the Wii on the floor. That was fantastic to see her kids down there. He's checking out. What's he got there?
Clutchbot's pulling $100 notes out of his pocket. That is dedication to an emergency power supply.
Man,
I'm sure Clutchbot's going to buy me a new headset while he's over there.
Yeah, Mav's actually sitting next to me borrowing one of the Steel Series headsets. So a big thank you to Steel Series for supplying casting gear. We should probably sneak a logo in there somewhere.
I reckon we can. Yeah, I reckon we can chuck a headset, a logo on there.
Maybe. We'll look at it after this game. We'll see. Mav is pulling out all the stops. He's going to do it this time around.
Yeah.
So Maverick, what have you been most impressed about out this round so far? Is it? It's got to be Sauce's inability to play with the M4s. That's probably an oversized logo, I'm going to say.
Right. What we'll do, we'll shrink.
Oh,
pulling out all the stops. Now, what I'm more impressed with here, I was impressed with Soth. He's a great player. He's shown a lot of skill this game.
With an AK.
With an AK, yes, with an AK. I haven't seen a single clutch with an M4 yet, but hopefully that comes.
Or a single AWP shot. He hasn't fired a single AWP shot.
We need him to get that AWP.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, we've been asking for it.
Yeah, we were asking them. There we go. Clutch has clutch bot.
So now the
Woo! He's pulled out a Corsair RM650.
but whether the pause time is going to be enough for him to install a power
Match
supply.
was also unpaused because pause time limit was reached in the half.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. We are back.
We are. No, we're repaused.
That's the second pause now. So after this, there's no more pauses. We cannot pause again. Even though, like, the other team can say, yes, you know what, we're willing because you have to actually install another power supply. But whether they want to do it or whether they want to try and pick up the easy rounds, which are not actually easy.
Oh, the match just timed out, actually. They just went live.
Cam Terrorists have unpaused the match, so InVidia is saying, no, we'll give it a go. We'll give it a go. 4v5, you know what, we're going to have this. 2 more rounds, 1 more round, and we are safe.
Pause. They want pause, but the T's are racing out of their grounds. You can't pause between the in rounds. You have to wait between rounds. So unfortunately, and there is definitely a 4-man spawn going on here. We'll see if they can make picks because they are. The important part about this is all their guns are in one place. They've spotted Lamb. Pendant's moving up behind him. Tiss and Vector are coming through the mid doors right now. This is where it gets risky because if they get spotted, they're in trouble.
Oh, Soda Pop, even from spawn, just coming back going, well, what's going on? Soth getting another kill.
Soda Pop got an AWP kill and Soth got an F4 kill.
These are all from spawn as well.
Yeah.
And now
see, this is what happens when your guns get clustered.
The 3v4, and the Pendants just, I think they know they're going to cross. Raspberry's AFK, so they must be having some chats. And Lamb looks like he's about to jump down for some kills. Oh no, gets taken out. Soda Pop with the AWP straight away. And
wow, that was reactions. That was a good AWP shot.
Yeah, we're just going to pause time once again. Thanking our sponsors here at PLE Computers.
Get it right, Mav.
And some Steel Series as well.
We have sponsors here, and Mav is sort of just sitting here going, how can I screw up with their names?
Any way possible. I'm trying to find any way possible.
I mean, look at this fantastic artwork right now. Look at this guy.
Some artwork that's possibly going to save us some.
Bomb has been planted.
Bomb plant, at least. That's a start. Then we get Raspberries on the side, Pendants there as well. They're trying to make entries.
Oh!
Forget about that one. It's going to be the double kill. Soth is going to clean up Raspberry. Soth! Getting back into it.
That's three kills with Soth. And abusive words going out.
Yep.
And it is a dead round, so it is 14-8. So we are calling it 14-8. We do have Cons A watching.
Hello. No, he can't hear us at all.
He can't hear us at all.
We can go through the in-game chat.
But while Rank speaks in game and says hello.
Hello.
We're just gonna wait.
Now I'm speaking here.
Now I think that's the second pause used. You know what? We are at a LAN. We have a lot of good guys, a lot of nice guys.
The important part about a LAN. You come to a LAN. You don't come here to be competitive at sort of more an Australian LAN. You come to an Australian LAN to make friends. To just play some video games with your mate, abuse some random. No, actually, let's not do that.
You can't be a keyboard warrior at a LAN, because if you're going to be a keyboard warrior, you've got 199 other people here looking at you.
Yeah.
And that's why them saying.
And us talking about it.
Yeah. Well, we'll be out of here long gone by the time it's uploaded, so that's the main thing. Now, it's just, it's more sportsmanship. They know his power supply is just fried. He's just spent the money to get another power supply. At least let the guy install it.
No. No, forget that.
No.
InVidious, watch this. They're going to win the round, right? Look at this. It's a 4-stack long. Lamb is looking for picks over towards the B side. We're going to pick up the tunnels. Who are they going to get? Soda Pop got Raspberry. Soda Pop's going to get Vector. And then Soda Pop gets Soda Popped. He's gone.
Tires. And the Pendant also picking up a headshot on
Evolution
Tires. A grenade on Soth. So that's a 3v1 new. Let's have a look at new. And he's been seen already by Lamb and the Pendant. So they know exactly where he is. He is going to rotate too short with that M4 carbine. I believe they used to call it the Maverick in CS 1.6.
No, get out. Get out. He's going to have a go. I applaud this.
New getting out Lamb, so 1v2. And Tyce knows exactly where he is. He is about to come up and almost gets shot. Oh, Tyce dropping down. Oh, naded to 6 health.
He's in trouble. He is in a lot of trouble.
Both of them have that bomb site, and the smoke goes out. He does get across. Can he get the pick? No. He sees another one on site. They're both sort of swarming, and Pendant takes him out.
So close. He almost picked up, I believe it was Pendant. that was actually on the side. That was very, very close.
So 9-14 we are calling. Even though it does say 15-9, we are calling it 9-14, apparently with the dead round.
Yeah.
Even though with that dead round, CT's won it. And they won it 15-9. So that's how much InVidious are being team players. They're saying, you know what, we said it was paused, we did win the round, but we're going to play it properly.
Yeah, so hopefully Clutchy won't be too far away. It is 4v5, and there's a scout up for Lamb. That's telling you how bad their economy is.
You got to think, is his computer, if he has not had a modular power supply in his computer, that means he's going to have to unwire everything and put it all back in.
Whoa. Goodbye, Clutchy.
Goodbye, Clutchy. That's game.
Okay, it's 4v4 now.
And 4v3, actually.
4v3, and InVidious are in front. They're playing so well. Their shots are right on point. Like, we were mucking around with them in the server prior to the game, and their shots were just fantastic. Like, I was getting shot by guys I wasn't even seeing. It was great. They're really, really good players. So I'm really expecting them to come out with a lot more victories later on the day. I think this one's all but over. So I'm really interested to see their other map play. What weak maps they're actually on. Tiss headshot it. Screw that. Sabalicious biceps. This is good headshots. New picks up Lamb. This is over. Vectors. Vectors
That looks like it is game over. And 16-9 InVidious taking out the Someones, I believe their name is.
Someones.
The Someones.
Well, they should probably call themselves the Nobodies after that game. Wow.
It is double elimination. That was a dick move. But it is double elimination. So they do have a second chance.
Sweet loot after the game. Pendant, Tiss, and Lamb, all on the loot team. At least you get the sweet loot, guys.
There you go. So that's over. 16-9. Let's have a look at the recap there. Soft 30 kills. 32 kills with 7 MVPs.
I'd like to look at Clutch's numbers, but we can't.
Ah, no. I see him coming last though. He didn't even 20. So
Yeah.
let's forget that. So that game's over, and let's head back to the main menu. It does look like we might have another game underway very shortly.
Okay, so important points to remember: if everyone that was left in that game, everyone was negative on the T side. At the end, like they started our CT and then went to the Someones. I believe we come up with at the end the Someones. Negative, all of them. All of them negative.
Yeah.
You need to go positive. They kept pushing into narrow channels where they didn't clear first. They didn't throw a grenade in, they didn't throw a smoke deeper in, so that they could at least get the entry and clear up and then sweep around the site a little bit more. They didn't get a flash through, nothing really through. So, unfortunately, they just played their entrances terribly. And the guys from InVidious Hell, they covered up on especially on I really, really like their CT side, because they covered their entrances to the sites well when they knew exactly the time as when they were coming. Smokes went down at the right times. Molotovs went down, fire grenades went down at the right times. Everything was just played on really, really nice timings.
I don't think the team change could have come at a better time though. Right when the Someones were gaining momentum as well. Game decided to change the teams, and all of a sudden they were scattered again and gave the seat. I don't think though InVidious would have as many rounds with 5 if they were on the terrorist side.
Yeah, I think that's an important point to make. When you're pushing on Dust, you need that 5. You need to either have a man, and this is really as well what Someones didn't do, was they didn't spread out often. Very early on in their T side, they did spread out, and they got picks, and then they pushed. And when they did that, they pushed the sites really, really well. That was when they played their best, was when they spread out, they got picks. And when you look at it from their CT side as well, from Someone's, and when InVidious were on the T side, when they didn't play well, when they lost multiple rounds successively, was when they weren't grouped up. InVidious play really, really well when they're grouped up. They don't play really good split, but they do know their grenade timings, and that's the important part. That was their strength from their CT side. From their T side, obviously grouping has got to be their focus, but yeah, we'll have to see in their next game, if we do catch one of their next games, how they play that out.
As well, big thanks to Rankonius and Maverick. We will be back very shortly with Go streams, but you have just seen InVidious absolutely destroy Someone's 16-8, I believe it was 16-9.
Yeah, 16-9.
16-9.
So yeah, just before we go, I guess this is LAN-slide V10. Don't forget to keep up to date with all the LAN-slide information. So that's facebook.com.au/LAN-slide.
Yeah. LAN-slide.com.au as well.
Absolutely, and that one as well. Big shout out once again to PLA Computers Steel Series sponsors. I believe Red Bull's actually in the
Red
sponsors.
Bull Gigabyte as well.
Gigabyte, there you go. You know, there's so many of your sponsors we don't actually have down here.
And also Riot as well.
Riot, Rito.
Yes.
There you go.
Emo
So
hats, everything.
big thank you to all those sponsors. They make these events really what they are. I mean, who wouldn't want to come to an event that you're going to win swag at? So, and of course to the Noble Park Community Center, fantastic venue. A little bit of issues with the internet very early on, but it's transformed in an absolutely amazing day. Guys, this is the LAN-slide V10 CSGO competition. Hope to see you next time. Maybe another game that you might end up watching.